This is my November update for the Deck of Panning 2025 Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from the channel Emily and Max. I will have a link to her channel in the description box below, as well as a link to the Google Sheet that will tell you anything you need to know about this project. Basically, it's played with a deck of cards and a game board. It's so much fun. It's my favorite. So much my favorite that I didn't update it last month. If you like fun project pans or just talking about makeup in general, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. So yes, as I said, I did not update this last month. I did not update any of my projects last month. It was a whole month, you guys. I went on vacation the end of September, came back, immediately got sick. I was sick for 2 weeks, very sick, respiratory nasty, and I didn't have a voice. For 2 weeks, I didn't have a voice. So that's 3 weeks out of the month. And no, I concentrated on getting well. I only missed 2 days of work. I probably should have missed more, but I concentrated on getting well and just decided to jump back in the following month, which is this month. We have this month, and then the finale is next month. I'm really hoping she brings it back. Let me know down below if she's talked about bringing it back. I hope she has, because I have not watched a whole lot of YouTube, as I said. And then not only being sick and all of that, then I had to catch up on everything. And then Leanna came to see me. Yeah, like I have not filmed. So today I am filming several videos. Yay, get them out. But this is my favorite. So let's stop jibber jabbering and get started. So the first item was brought in September. It is for the prompt, Wish You'd Returned. Now, if you don't already know, I'll quickly tell you that cards 2 through 10 shuffle monthly. So what I got last month or what I got in September, if I drew the same card, it's not going to correspond to the same place on the game board. So face cards, aces, stay the same always, and cards 2 through 10 shuffle monthly. So 9 of diamonds, Wish You'd Returned. I don't keep a lot of things that I don't like. I will return them, but I didn't return this in the correct amount of time. I purposefully bought this a very light shade to use as a mixer. The problem is it is very glowy. It is very, very glowy. I love the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and I do mix that in with my foundation when I'm using it. I finished one this year and I have already repurchased, but I have other glowy things that I want to use up before I open that. But anyway, the Lumi Le Glow tint, it's not my favorite thing, but I set a 10 use goal. I did use it 10 times, so it's rolling out. For the 4 of clubs was Gemstone, clear back in June. For Gemstone, I rolled in the shade Ruby Rose from Give Me Glow. In June, I had no progress. In July, I had no progress. In August, I had no progress. In September, I used it twice. In October, I used it 2 more times. I used it for the last time today, just subtly on my lid to get my final use. Yes, it's rolling out. And can I just say that I was so intimidated by this shade because I don't really wear red shimmers, red eyeshadow at all, very much at all, whatever. But, you know, nothing says I have to go whole ham, digging my finger in it and put it all over my eyes. No. And that's how I got my uses out of it. I just tapped lightly and then just brushed it over my lid, and it gives a very warm, very pretty shade. But that's rolling out, so I'm very excited about that. In September, I rolled in Pretty Packaging. This was for the Queen of Clubs. It was Pick Your Space, so that was a whole thing. I thought I drew the wrong thing and I picked something, and it was a whole thing. But I kept this for pretty packaging, and it is pretty packaging. It is beautiful. This is a Pat McGrath Lab Celestial Nirvana eyeshadow palette in Nude Allure. And this is very much my color story. I had put, I put a 5U skull in this. Did I tell you that? I put a 5U skull on this. This was used in no time. In no time. I had my 5 uses, no problem at all, because those are the shades I love to use. The next product was for the Jack of Clubs that was also brought in September, and that is the Prompt Mainstream. As I said, face cards and aces always stay the same, so it's always a Jack, what is it? Jack of Clubs. So black jacks are always made mainstream. Can I speak? Black jacks are always mainstream, while red jacks are indie brand. So mainstream, I picked the Color Pop in the shade Brute Flute. This is a Super Shock Cheek. This is on my plan to pan also. Is it going to be done by the end of the year? No. But look at that freaking pan. I love this shade. This blush is so good. And it's pretty old, and it's still not dried out. It's chef's kiss. I love it. I love it. I'm hoping that this will be finished, though, by the end of 2026, because I do use it quite often. And then lastly, for the Jack of Spades, again, was mainstream. I drew both Jack Club and Jack Spades in that round. And I brought in the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Naked Dare. This is 144. Naked Dare. I realize I have not been swatching anything. And these are eyeliners that would not come off. As you can see, it is a very neutral lip. I do love wearing it. I put a 10U skull on that. 10 uses on this too, by the way. I'm out of practice. I haven't filmed in 2 weeks. I put a 10U skull on this. I used it all 10 times. It was no problem at all. Actually, I used it all 10 times in September. So most of these things were rolled out all in October. I just didn't do the update because I didn't have time. So you guys, it's a complete refresh, which for 5 items, I would freaking hope so. I would hope so that in 2 months I could roll out these easy products. Well, okay. So this one took a lot longer, but so complete refresh. As I said, next month is the finale. So I am going to draw all 5 cards because that is how many are supposed to be in here anyway. Now, hopefully I don't get got. Hopefully the cards are kind to me. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Move it out of the way. Hopefully the cards are kind to me. And I'm going to shuffle and bring up the game board very quickly. I realize that I'd spend a lot of time talking about the game board. You guys, I don't mean to. I'm just excited. I'm just very excited. So we have the veto is in the house. The veto is in the house. So we'll see. I did get the veto a couple of months ago. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There has to be 2 jokers. 2 jokers. That is the one that is bad luck because I got her. Here's the other one. That's the one I'm keeping in. Let me know, you guys. Let me know. Do you want to see the return of the Betty cards? I've done the Betty cards for, this is my 3rd year or my 4th year. I've done the Betty cards from the get-go. So let me know. Let me know if you want to see different cards or if the Betty cards need to return because I love her. And I'm leaning toward the Betty cards returning. Okay, what else we have? Out of Your Hands, Affordable, Oh the Shame, Mini or Sample, Spotlight a Panner. I love spotlighting a panner. I love that. Pop Culture, that's fun. I like fun prompts like that. And Pattern, that is something that has a pattern on the packaging or on the product itself. We have a spray, non-makeup item, letter. We use a random letter generator. You guys, I just realized that I did not stop my screen record from my last video. Fun. Love that for me. Okay. That's it. That's it. We're going to do one more shuffle. I'm going to cut the deck. Cutting the deck on camera. 5 cards from the top. 5. Let's do it this way because I think, I don't know. I just want them to be right side up when I pull them. Okay. Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts. A red ace is pick up 2. Okay, I'll do that when I'm done picking the other 5. 2 of Diamonds. Seasonal. Okay. 5 of Hearts. Matches shirt. That's easy. That's easy. 4 of Spades. Yummy. Food-related, food-themed item. Ace of, okay, a baby goal. Black ace is a baby goal. Thank you. Thanks for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. So I've picked my 4. So I have to pick 2 for the ace. 4 of clubs. Favorite brand. 1 more. 10 of diamonds. That is veto. I really don't mind the ones I have. The humanity. Are you serious? We have matches. Okay, let me see what we have. We have seasonal, match shirt, yummy, baby goal, 4 of favorite brand, and veto. Well, I'm using the veto. You know what? You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to veto the pickup 2. Can I do that? Of course I can. It's my freaking project. So I picked this as for the pickup 2, right? I picked this for the pickup 2. So just draw 1 more. 1 more. 9 of spades. Oh, the shame. Okay. So, the shame is a product that you somehow have not used yet. That is easy. That is easy because I know that I have some stuff over on my shelves, back in my drawers that I have bought that I have not used yet. So that's fun. I hope that I did that right. If not, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. Nothing, because it's my project. All right, you guys, I'm going to go pick my products. We'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. It's been a while since Miss Booney said, hey. Yes, you're so sweet. Yes, you're so sweet. Of course, it's the weekend, and we have visitation with our grand dog. Oh, my goodness, you're so sleepy. She's so sleepy. We are back, and that took a lot longer than I really thought it would. Considering these are pretty easy prompts, it took a minute. A couple things took longer than others, but we're going to start with the first one. These are not necessarily in the order in which they were drawn, but they are in the order that I put them on my spreadsheet. So for the number, or for the 2 of diamonds, which is seasonal. Use your imagination here, guys. This is the Give Me Glow Bronzed Bombshell. This is a bronzer in the shade Good Times and Tan Lines. Okay, that makes me think of summer. So, yeah, that is summer to me. Although this is not a summer shade for me, it may not even be, it might be too light even for winter. I don't know. We'll see. It's a little lighter than what I thought it was when I ordered it. They had these on freaking super duper sale a few months ago. So I bought that. I put a 5U skull on that. All of these are going to have a 5U skull. Just saying. They're all 5U skull, setting myself up for success with my products and with my usage because next month's the finale, right? So for the Ace of Spades, black aces are a baby goal. I am bringing in the Too Faced Lip Injection, and this is the Lip Injection Extreme. It is the clear, but I don't know if you guys can see. It is almost empty. I use this every day when I sit down and do my makeup. I put it on my lips. I let them get all luscious and big, and then I wipe it off after I get done with my eyeshadow. Hold on. I just had a sneezing fit. Weird. Okay, so this is going to get finished, obviously. Obviously, I've been wanting to finish it anyway. This is a good way to finish it. I'm pretty sure I'm about to take the stopper out of it. So, finish. That will definitely be finished by the finale. For the Four of Spades is the prompt Yummy. That is something food related. So I am bringing in a single shadow from Divina. Big surprise, I know. But this is the shade Sugared Spice. This is beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful, sparkly liquid metal shade. That is what it looks like. Gorge. Gorge. 5 times. I'm using everything 5 times. 5 times. I gotta get this off before it shimmers all over my hand. Too late. Oh, so pretty. So freaking pretty. I'm excited. For the 9 of Spades, that was Oh the Shame. That is something that you have not used. And it's shameful that it has gone untouched in your collection. Emily, the creator of this project, has an Oh the Shame drawer. Donna has an Oh the Shame drawer. Donna from My New Obsession. Oh the Shame drawer. It's stuff that they've bought that's in this drawer, box, whatever, and they haven't used it yet. So, Melt Smoke Sessions. I got this from a friend of mine a few years ago. A couple of years ago, a few years ago. Stand by. I'll see when I actually got it. Of course, I don't have a date written down. It's been a couple of years. Anyway, Smoke Sessions. I've never freaking used it. Never. And it's so pretty. I don't know why I haven't used it, but I have not used it. So I'm using this 5 times. 5 times. Everything's getting used 5 times, guys. And then for the 5 of Hearts, which is Match's shirt. What do you think I brought in? Not a black eyeshadow. That's silly. I brought in a black eyeliner because it's easy. This is the Clinique High Impact Gel. I don't have my glasses on. Gel Tech Eyeliner. This is an amazing black liner. It's just a black liner. I don't know why I'm swatching it other than the fact that it is freaking fantastic. And it gets on your waterline, not waterline, tight line. I tight line with it. It doesn't freaking move. So it's been a while since I've used that because this here, as I've said in a couple other videos, I am broadening my horizons and I'm using my colored liners instead of my black liner, which is crazy. I've always been a black liner, tight line kind of gal, but I've been using other colors for that. Five uses. I know, I've said that. 5 uses. So I'm excited. It's a complete refresh. Setting myself up for success. I'm excited. All right, you guys, let me know if you're doing this project. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.